Happy Financial Freedom Friday! Let's get into February's budget. I am a week behind. Sorry about that. Last Friday we moved harbors and it was a stressful day and I didn't get a chance to film. So moving on to the budget, we have our rent, which was a lot less than it usually is, just because because February just had 28 days and the way I do the budget, some of February was on last month's budget, so we didn't pay as much for slip fees this month. Our cell phone, Netflix, internet, and storage is always the same. And then grocery. We went over in grocery. We were doing so well. The first 3 weeks of the month, we were doing really well in both grocery and alcohol. Unfortunately, the last weekend we were planning on having a booze-free weekend, so we drink a lot of seltzer waters on those weekends. Having a can in your hand of water just helps not needing the beer. Unfortunately, we are having some family drama that both of us are having a hard time dealing with, so that last weekend we did get a 30-pack and a bottle of vodka at Safeway, and we went over by $40, which is the lowest we've ever gone over in alcohol. So we're still pretty happy about that. And then as far as grocery, we did splurge on some bread and brie at Sam's. We had to go to Safeway, and instead of eating out, we went to Safeway on one night and picked up like sandwiches and potato salads and things like that, and that was kind of expensive. And then we wanted some chips and cottage cheese, just comfort food, just for dealing with drama. We just wanted some comfort food. So we did splurge and we went over $70 on grocery and about $40 on alcohol. Household, we spent just right under, we still had 10 cents. We bought a huge thing of baking soda at Sam's. We had to get some screws to repair some stairs in the companionway on the boat. We got some stripper and spray paint, which we ended up returning the stripper, so you can see that up here. It was $10 that came back. Bleach and laundry detergent. We went to the laundromat. We had to get cocoa peat for our composting toilet, and then we had to go to the laundromat again. So that's where household is. The pets, we spent $70. Had to get dog food. We got a bed for Monkey, my little old man Chihuahua, and I had to get some cat litter. And then medical, we did buy some Benadryl to help sleep at night, so spent $5.21 on a big bottle of Benadryl at Sam's. Pat went over a little bit in pocket money. We really got to get in the habit of taking out cash for his pocket money. He does a lot better with cash than swiping the card. So we're going to start doing that. What he went over $27.07. So he has some fun money set aside. So I basically just took out $27.07 from his fun money. So now carrying over next month, this will be the amount that goes in his fun money, which he's going to use to buy a ladder for the mast, but that's a separate point. So I took my pocket money and put it towards my business. I went way over. We'll get to that. Fun money, again, we went over. We were trying, usually we spend $200 and we were trying to drop it to $150, but we had a rough day one day and neither one of us wanted to cook, so we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and we also went and visited a yacht club because we were looking into moving to the yacht club, and we got 2 small, tiny pitchers of beer and a couple Mai Tais, and the bill ended up being $80. So we tipped nice because we liked the bartender. So yeah, that was like $100 in itself. So there's that. We went over in fun money. We had to renew our Sam's membership, which was $45. I spent a lot of money on what I'm calling my business. I opened an Etsy shop and I'm selling pet supplies. Right now it's just dog leashes made out of rigging rope, but eventually I'll be adding some more stuff. So I got a WordPress blog for that. I had to get some supplies, some stickers, and like mailing supplies. I bought some business cards, etc. So spent a lot of money on my business. I did take my fun money or my pocket money and put that towards that. So that helped. And then Pat still has 153.14 going on to next month for his fun money. Boat projects, we went over $20. All this right here was carrying over from an amount of money that we got last month that we were not expecting. You can see the previous budget update to understand that, but basically we went over $20 because we had to buy a new cart, so a nice collapsible cart to take things from the car to the boat, like groceries and such. We tried to budget $75 for each of us to get some new clothes because we haven't bought new clothes in a long time, and Pat needed a new pair of shoes for work. He bought 2 pairs of shoes actually at Vans. They were having a buy one, get one 50% off sale, I think, or buy one, get one free even. So he got 2 pairs of Vans. I got some workout gear from Thread Up, and then we just decided to leave it at that since we went over in a lot of other categories. One of those categories being this one here, which really wasn't even a budgeted category. So we spent $500 that was not budgeted. What happened was our propane tank expired, I guess. They 8 days before we went to fill it, they had set a new law that your propane tank has to be can only be 10 years old. So we had to buy a new propane tank, which was $243, and then we decided to replace our barbecue because it was falling apart at the bottom. So we spent $240 on that. And basically, we took $500 out of our savings account for our insurance. That's not due for another couple of months. So when we get our tax refund, or Pat gets his tax refund this year, we are going to pay that $500 back into that account. So that's kind of where that came from. Usually we put $50 into a sinking fund for gifts, but we bought a friend of ours and her daughter a Valentine's Day gift, so we only put $804 into the sinking fund and spent $41.96 on some Sherry's Berries for them. We had $60 in cash. We sold a couple things, so that went into the income at top, and then basically I just put it here as spent because it's not in the bank, but it's just cash that we're holding on to. I decreased the amount of money that I am giving my dad. So usually I give him $100 a month to my debt. I'm going to give him $50 a month. That way I can kind of build this business that I'm trying to build. The boat, we didn't pay anything extra to the boat, so the $700 came out of a separate account that was a 401k loan that it just automatically gets withdrawn from that account, so it doesn't really come up in the budget. Entertainment, we got interest on our savings account, so I just put that in the entertainment fund. I did not transfer over the $20 in, or the extra in medical, the $14.79, just because we went over and we're kind of running low on our extra money in our bank account. So we have $20 in that account. I just left it at that. We moved $70 over for a plane ticket. We want to bring Pat's son out again to visit. $250 a month goes to insurance so that next year when the insurance bill is due, we can just pay that in full. Like I said, we put $804 in for gifts. And then this is what we have in our total sinking fund. This is our emergency fund. We got 64 cents in interest. And then this is what we have left over to go on to next month. So that's how the budget went this month. Not the best, but it could have been a lot worse. Like I said, we did borrow from a savings account. So $500 of our overage came from borrowing from ourselves, basically. and everything else just came out of what we thought we would carry over. So we thought we would carry over a lot more into next month, and we are not carrying over that much at all, but we'll make up for it. Pat actually got a nice bonus that will help us out, and we're also getting our tax refund, or his tax refund, so that will really help us out. So I hope you like this video. Sorry if I talk fast. I'm really working on that, but let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.